Burnout syndrome, or professional exhaustion, is something many of us have heard of, but few truly understand its depth. We live in an era where work occupies a significant portion of our lives, and the line between personal and professional life is increasingly blurred. With tight deadlines, constant demands, and pressure to deliver results, it's no surprise that so many people are grappling with the challenges of this condition. Today, I want to explore this topic with you. Let's talk about what burnout is, how it manifests, and most importantly, what we can do to prevent and manage it. Burnout isn't just about being tired. We all have tough days, busy weeks, and moments when work seems to drain all our energy. But burnout goes beyond that. It's a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion caused by chronic workplace stress. It doesn't appear suddenly. It's like a flame that gradually loses its intensity until it burns out completely. Imagine always rushing to meet expectations that feel unattainable. Demands increase, but recognition doesn't keep pace. You start feeling disconnected, as if you're just going through the motions of daily life, without purpose or enthusiasm. This is the reality for many people experiencing burnout. The initial signs can be subtle. Perhaps you start having trouble sleeping, feeling restless, or waking up in the middle of the night thinking about unfinished tasks. You might notice that you're more irritable than usual, possibly arguing with friends or family over minor things. Over time, physical fatigue transforms into emotional exhaustion. Work, which once brought you fulfillment, now feels like a prison. There are three primary dimensions that define burnout. The first is emotional exhaustion. You feel like you have no energy left to handle work demands, as though you're in a constant state of depletion. This can lead to physical symptoms like headaches, gastrointestinal issues, and even a weakened immune system. The second dimension is depersonalization, or cynicism. Here, you start emotionally distancing yourself from work and those around you. You may become more cynical, cold, or even indifferent toward colleagues, clients, or patients, depending on your profession. While this might feel like self-protection, it often leads to further isolation. The third is reduced personal accomplishment. You feel like your achievements are meaningless. No matter how hard you try, it seems like it's never enough. Your self-confidence dwindles, and feelings of incompetence take over. But what causes burnout? There's no single answer. It's usually the result of a combination of factors. One of them is excessive workload. When you're constantly dealing with tight deadlines, endless tasks, and high expectations, stress accumulates. Additionally, a lack of control over how you perform your work can heighten this sense of exhaustion. Toxic work environments, where there's a lack of support, recognition, or even respect, also play a significant role. Another important factor is the imbalance between personal and professional life. When you feel that work is invading every aspect of your life, it becomes difficult to find time to relax, spend time with family, or take care of yourself. This creates a cycle where work-related stress spills over into other areas of your life, making it even harder to recover your energy. Now, let's talk about the symptoms. Burnout can manifest in various ways. Physically, you might experience extreme fatigue, insomnia, muscle pain, or gastrointestinal issues. Emotionally, you could feel a sense of failure, hopelessness, isolation, or constant irritability. Behaviorally, you might notice procrastination, lack of initiative, social withdrawal, or even an increase in alcohol or substance use as a way to cope with stress. It's important to remember that burnout doesn't just affect the person experiencing it, it also impacts those around them. Friends, family, and coworkers can feel the effects of your exhaustion and changes in behavior. It's a condition that influences not only the individual, but also the environment around them. If you're identifying with these signs, know that you're not alone, and there are ways to overcome burnout. The first step is to acknowledge the problem. Often, we're so immersed in our routines that we ignore the warning signs. Allow yourself to take a pause and reflect on how you're feeling. Ask yourself, am I constantly tired? Am I losing interest in things that used to bring me joy? Am I feeling disconnected from those around me? After recognizing the signs, it's crucial to seek help. Therapy can be a powerful tool to understand the causes of burnout and develop strategies to address it. A therapist can help you identify thought and behavior patterns contributing to your stress. In some cases, consulting a doctor may be necessary to address symptoms like anxiety or insomnia. Another vital strategy is to redefine priorities. Often, we're so focused on work that we forget to take care of ourselves. Make time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation. This could include physical exercise, hobbies, meditation, or simply spending time with loved ones. Small moments of self-care can make a big difference. It's also essential to set healthy boundaries. Learning to say no can be challenging, especially in work environments with constant pressure. But reminding yourself that you can't do everything is an act of self-care. Set clear start and end times for work and stick to them. Finally, consider making changes in your work environment. This could mean having honest conversations with your boss or coworkers about your needs and boundaries. If the work environment is too toxic or unsustainable, it might be time to explore other options. Your mental health is worth more than any job. Now, let's talk about prevention. Preventing burnout is an ongoing effort that involves taking care of yourself and creating a healthy balance between work and personal life. One of the best ways to achieve this is by adopting self-care practices. Prioritize sleep, eat well, and make time for exercise. These habits not only improve your physical health, but also help reduce stress. Practice effective time management. Plan your day. Set realistic goals, and prioritize important tasks. Avoid overwhelming yourself with multitasking or unrealistic deadlines. Small changes in how you organize your time can have a significant impact on reducing stress. Cultivate healthy relationships at work and outside of it. Having a support network is crucial for navigating everyday challenges. Sharing your concerns with trusted friends, family, or colleagues can ease the emotional burden and provide new perspectives. Additionally, make time to disconnect. In a hyper-connected world where we're constantly tethered to emails, messages, and social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of always being available. Allow yourself to take regular breaks during the day and completely unplug from work on weekends. However, prevention also involves cultural changes in the workplace. Companies and organizations need to understand the importance of prioritizing their employees' mental health. This includes creating an environment where people feel valued, supported, and recognized. Wellness programs, flexible schedules, and a culture of constructive feedback can make a significant difference. Burnout is not a sign of weakness. It's a human response to an environment or situation that exceeds our limits. Recognizing this is an important step toward addressing the issue. You deserve to have a balanced life, where work is just one part of it, not the only thing that defines who you are. If you're struggling with burnout or know someone who is, know that there's hope. Don't be afraid to seek help and take steps to care for yourself. After all, taking care of yourself is the first step to being your best in all areas of life. I hope this reflection has been helpful and that you feel inspired to prioritize your mental health. Thank you for following along, and remember, you are not alone on this journey.